Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. It's so crazy as the wheel turns. Happy Ostara. So I actually have a dentist appointment the 21st, so I'm kind of like, I usually like to celebrate the Sabbath the day before, the day of, and the day after. So I already kind of do that. Today is the 18th. Oops. And we're going into the first quarter moon, which is about getting things done, working towards something, which is perfect for abundance spells, abundance renewal, and like growth spells and rituals. So I wanted to make some like maybe solar and lunar infused water. This is actually my solar water bottle, and I plan on making a solar water bottle to go with the moon water bottles I've made. So that'll be something that I'll be doing soon. But I want to make some of that. So I have actually the stones from the Dancing Girls, some green aventurine, and then I have a little herbal blend, peppermint, blue lotus, butterfly pea flower, and then I also want to make a time capsule, and I want to put everything in this. So I want to make a time capsule to open during Mabon, because I don't know if we'll be home, because like we're actually like looking at the dates and everything, but I was like the 18th, this is like 4 days after my birthday, but like 3 days before the autumnal equinox. So it's like I'd love to open this in between then if we're home, or maybe I can like bring it with me, or just open it between then and or when we do come home. And then I was just looking at, so this is probably my 5th year of celebrating the Sabbath. So I looked at old things that I've done to celebrate and kind of want to like do a twist on something. So I usually like to open a Rose of Jericho. So that's why I want to make some infused water. I also want to do a ritual bath. So I want to use the water in the bath to open the rose, and maybe to make an aura spray, maybe maybe if I'm able to squeeze that in. But this was the spell card from the Wikipedia spell deck. It was mostly just doing creating a seasonal altar, kind of doing a candle spell, and then charging a crystal. And they have Amazonite here, which is so funny because I just had my husband drill an Amazonite heart, so I thought that was interesting. And then since I've shared that this is the same author, the Crystal Witch, I was looking at this, and there actually is a secondary Ostara ritual, and it's mostly just using a wax or oil burner, and it's kind of just like another candle spell, an Ostara spell to celebrate womanhood, a citrine crystal, a tea light burner, jasmine oil, water, bark from your favorite tree, and a tea light candle in white. So I don't know if I'm gonna do that. Maybe if I'm able to squeeze it in, I'll try to do that too. But yeah, so I want to and then I also want to make candles. I want to make green candles with lemongrass, and have like no star like candle or like something with the energies of like renewal, growth, abundance, to use almost as a spell candle. So I want to make a couple of those. So so I took out, and then I want to redo, like I did such a simple candle spell for like one of the first Ostaras I celebrated. And it was just literally a candle spell with some calendula and a crystal. And that was like it. So I think I'm going to recreate that like in a short or something. So yeah, I guess I'm going to put this to the side. Actually I'm going to move these babies. I did a lot of road opener work and working with the chakras, so I feel like this is very fitting to kind of be doing this next. So I'm just gonna do the water, and I'm gonna let it sit and remove this. So I just did spring water, and I'm just gonna let it sit on the selenite plate, and I'm just gonna put these. Oh, okay, so that guy's not gonna fit in there. It's very 1, 2. It's okay. It's okay if they all can't fit, because I'll use whatever doesn't fit in a crystal grid. I guess my camera turned off, but I'm gonna do 3 scoops of that herbal blend, and then I'm gonna just leave this out tomorrow. And then I'm gonna do the time capsule next, and I'm gonna show how I do that. And so I'm just gonna let that sit right there on my windowsill, and then tomorrow I'm gonna put it out and let it be in the sun. The beautiful sun. So so I want to take advantage of these tarot card stickers. So I'm gonna like so I ripped up one of the pages that we get from the Witch's Moon, that not have any of the actual lines on the page, so I can rip that up to be to write things on, to put tarot cards on. And then I was feeling inspired to use the Talisman Oracle, because I like there's like the sigils, and there was the 2 cards that came out before. My efforts are fruitful and I am ready for this journey. And like those 2, I was like, I think that was success and safe travel was like what came out. So I'm definitely gonna like make sure I incorporate those. But I'm gonna just pull forward what I do. Should I include this time capsule? Include this time capsule. Union, wisdom, and good luck. Grounding and change. So these are the cards that came out. This one. The anchor means a lot to me. The good luck, which is so funny because that was a spell that I just did with a friend. Wisdom, the octopus. And this is so funny because this is a card I got with a friend too. So here goes. Just in this time capsule. Anything else I should include into this time capsule to open up in September? So funny. The success card I was talking about came out. The knowledge card, which was, I believe that was another card that came out. Overcome fear and willpower, which is really fitting too. So these cards have sigils. So I'm gonna like draw out all these sigils and put them into this. Let me see how many cards came out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Number 9. Awesome. Okay, so I'm gonna do that, and then I'm also going to see about tarot. This is one of my newer decks because the other one was getting sticky. Okay, try and clear September. And I'm going to open up this time capsule in September. That's beautiful. Ace of Cups at the bottom. So the Sun card. Aww. So I have the 5 of Wands, 6 of Pentacles, and the Star card, and then the Sun. This is, I'm gonna like do a past, present, future reading. Okay, so here, I'll show you a little sneak peek. The cards to put in this time capsule. So I'm gonna take those stickers off. So I have the little stickers, and put them on this page. Work this into little pieces. Fold them up, put them in there. And then I'm also going to give my little interpretation of this reading to kind of see what it's about. And yeah, so I'll show what I do next. So I was cleaning off my little tea light holder I like to do magical workings on, and look at this wax melt, or like this wax stripping, and it attached to one of the green adventuring stones, and it looks like it's like a head to the angel, which is so beautiful because I've been working with Metatron. I almost see like another angel in here. You can see like the face, and then like the angel like garment, and it looks like energy coming from above, and then it kind of looks like they're working on something, but that's not totally. I'm gonna kind of look at this a little bit more, but yeah, I wanted to show that. How beautiful. So today is March 20th. Yesterday I really didn't get to record anything, but I made candles, and then I kind of like, I'll show how I did the sigils, but since I did do them that night, I was using them to charge things, and I took off all the dead trimmings. This one really didn't have it, but my other Rose of Jericho did, and I used that in the 2 candles I'll be showing. But this is what I have left. I love using Rose of Jericho in my workings a lot, so happy to have some more. But yeah, I just I'm gonna take this back inside now because now I kind of need it, and I want to show you what I did to fill up the time capsule. So yep. So here's the batch of candles that I actually made 2 batches, but here's batch 1. So these are the renewal, growth, renewal, and abundance candle, intention candles that, I had them charging. I took like little clips of having them charging on the corresponding sigils, and the crystals were around them, and these were actually some of the crystals that were around the candles, so I just included them in the candle. But they're lemongrass and eucalyptus scented, which I love how they smell. And then the herbs that are in there is butterfly pea flower, peppermint, rose of Jericho, rose, calendula, lemongrass, and eucalyptus, as in those babies. And then here is the other batch I made. So these are ancestor protection candles. I was kind of like going with a vibe like that, having protection from your ancestors. So I did like an offering blend, but also protection blend. So these are scented rose, sandalwood, and frankincense. And then I topped them with the black obsidian that was charging around them, and there's actually the sigils still there. I would say the last thing is I just wasn't happy that they didn't turn out black. That's just something I'm still learning, is the I like how like the green came. I love how it looks like key lime pie. But learning how to do like black. I haven't like been able to make a black candle. So that's something I'm still learning the colors, and learning I think like learning to make more complex smells, which I've been talking to a friend about. But so this one is actually, I keep cigarettes, a pack of cigarettes for offerings, so I don't smoke cigarettes. So I actually broke down some tobacco, rose of Jericho, peppermint, rose, clove, coffee, black pepper, cinnamon, lemon peel, yerba santa, and egg shells. And then here is actually the little blend. I think I'm gonna make this into 3 small ones, so then I could give a blend with each candle. But the cinnamon really colored all the herbs. But so if you wanted to dress another candle, but that was the extras from that. And yeah, and then the black obsidian pieces, I put 3 in there to work with the numerology. So yeah, you'll see those in the future. But I wanted to show you that that's what I created yesterday, and they're like they're basically done today. So I'll show you what I'm doing next. So I used that vellum paper that was in the Talisman Oracle deck, and man oh man, I recommend using some type of marker, a Sharpie. Just be careful to like, if the ink's still wet, to not get, you know, the Sharpie in the book. That didn't happen to me, thankfully, but I know that like Sharpie can transfer sometimes, so I just say be careful of that, because like drawing with a pen, it was like, I mean, which one did I do it? This one was like, you can kind of see, I was doing double ones, kind of see how I was drawing into the page. But so I wrote on the back what each sigil represents, so then when we're looking at them in the future, I know which one's which. So I'm gonna cut these out. I wrote on the back of these with the date. I really loved this one. This one, I just got the message of following your dreams. So I wrote like on the back that I am making my dream a reality, which I feel like I am. Especially I have the love of my life on my side to do it. So I'm gonna be doing like a couple more of these over like I'll probably pull more cards today, or maybe I'll just wait until like probably today, because I don't think I'll have time on the 21st. So I actually saved some of the herbal blend from the grow. So this was just butterfly pea flower, peppermint, rose of Jericho, rose, lemongrass, and eucalyptus is in here. I think this one I added a little catnip too. But so I saved that blend to kind of put in here. It was actually a ring. I'm gonna like charge this ring. That was like another thing I wanted to do. I'll leave that in there. And I'm gonna cut these up, and I'm gonna add more things into this. But yeah, making a little time capsule is always fun. And I'm excited to open it in September. So I'll show what I do next. So I'm doing a little bath before I do the little ritual I plan on doing. Little bath bombs going off. It was so cute. There was jasmines and roses that came out and like filled the tub. But I also put roses, sunflower, calendula, little bits of rose of Jericho, lemongrass essential oil, the spring blessings oil, and lavender as well. And I did some of the new moon water with some of that solar water. It's in here as well. And then I used some of the Ostara salts, and then some of these. It took a while to try to open these. There's a lot they packed into that one, because usually I go through like at least half. But yeah, I'm gonna get my read on. Okay, so this is something that I've done like every Ostara. This is like my thing. So I want to make sure I do this one. A little bit more important to me than like the other one. But this was the bath bomb. I haven't jumped in the bath just yet, but I'm just prepping. I just wrote on the floating candle. I anointed it with lemongrass, the bringer of blessings, and this was one of the first oils I got from the Roots box, the spring blessings oil, because this was actually in the Ostara oil, so it's like I'd love to whip that out. So I'm gonna so there's a bowl, and I put the moon water, solar water, and some eggshells, and then the herbs that kind of were in those waters came out. And then you would choose a egg to put in that water, and I'm gonna let that sit in the window while I take the bath, because we're gonna be shaping and breaking out of the egg, you know, this is like symbolic. So I actually left I left some leftover herbies left from the butterfly pea flower, spearmint, calendula, rose of Jericho, that mix that I did on the abundance, renewal, and growth candles. So I'm gonna just sprinkle some. There is a little herb that came out from the oil, the spring, or the bringer of blessings oil that came out of. So I thought that was so cute, symbolic of giving something. So I'm gonna do that. So I'm actually gonna be opening up one of my oldest roses of Jericho, and then there's this new little baby. But I'm just gonna let this sit in here because I'm gonna be using this bowl for this rose. So I have 2 roses. I'm gonna be opening up. There's the bowl that the floating candle's gonna go into, and this is the bowl that the other rose of Jericho will go into. So I kind of splashed some of that water into the rose of Jericho's. I did some sound healing. I put some vibrational energy into this water. And then the runes that came out, these are the ones that flew out, which were so perfect. I'm actually gonna put them underneath. And I have crystals. I'm gonna put this one in the bigger bowl, the emerald, and 3 green aventurine. So green aventurine to go with the rose of Jericho's. I'm gonna go find 2 smaller pieces of emerald to put with the rose of Jericho's too, because I feel like that is also another abundant stone, which is beautiful. So yeah, I'm just showing this part because this is like the first part. And I like to light my candle before sunset, or like right at sunset, so that's gonna charge in the sun. And then I'll be opening up the roses of Jericho tonight, and then that's when I like to do like a meditation. And this one will be sitting on my seasonal altar, and one is an offering to my spirit guides, ancestors, and goddess Isis. So yeah, I'll share what I do next. So I was chilling and like meditating with this candle. I just finished my bath. It was lovely. And I brought back the bowl, placed it over here. Now I'm gonna take the egg out of the water, and I'm going to go and sit and meditate with this egg and go journal. And then after that, I'm gonna wait until sunset to place the candle in the bowl and put these guys in their bowls, and set them up and light this floating candle. So yeah, I can feel, I love how this feels, and I feel really good too, so we're both feeling good. So I'm just kind of working on this. I got the spring flowers, or just flowers from bushes on my property. I'm doing the green gonna do a green candle, and dress it with the blend that the Witch's Moon gave last month. I don't have hot cross buns, but I do have some biscuits, so I'm gonna probably have a biscuit. I like to share like my food, like, so I'll probably give half my biscuit, unless it's like a little bit different offering where I like to give a full plate of food. But those are like kind of two different vibes. I feel like. And I found actually bark on a walk a week ago. I've been saving it, so I was kind of like, I'll use that. And then the Amazonite pendant, so you'll see that. I'm just dressing the candle. I actually pulled more cards today. So like, I also had like my husband do a couple of things to put in the time capsule, and I even did duplicate sigils so that he's gonna have, so he has one and I have one to burn when we do open that. But look at the card that came out today. Blessed day. I thought that was beautiful. So yeah, I'm gonna work on this. It's 6:30, so the sun should be setting to do the Rose of Jericho stuff, so I'll show that next. So yeah, here's the end. I did the Sabbath spell. I gave half of my biscuit. There's the bark. There's the Amazonite pendant. Some other things, the flowers I picked today, a little time capsule. I just sat and recited the lines. I lit the floating candle with the other Rose of Jericho, which you probably just saw. And I made a little grid with the egg that I used. So yeah, I'd love to know, what did you do for Ostara? Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I'm sending much love and light. Please stay safe out there, and I'll see you next one. Bye guys.